Packers receiver Davante Adams lay motionless on the Lambeau Field grass late Thursday night. Bears linebacker Danny Trevathan felt both concerned and remorseful. It was Trevathan's hit, a crushing helmet-to-helmet shot at the end of an 8-yard reception, that sent Adams' mouthpiece flying and temporarily knocked the receiver out. A worried silence enveloped Lambeau Field as medical personnel rushed to Adams' aid and eventually took him off the field on a stretcher. The Packers receiver was immediately transported to a local hospital to undergo testing for head and neck injuries. He was conscious and had movement in his extremities as he left the stadium, the Packers said. Still, Trevathan felt his worries spike when he saw Adams on the ground. The Bears linebacker said he didn't realize immediately how vicious his hit had been. "I realized it once he laid there for a while," Trevathan said. "I saw his mouthpiece over there on the other side and he wasn't moving and I saw his fingers twitching. I knew it wasn't good. I just immediately dropped down and started praying." Replays of Trevathan's hit proved jarring. As safety Adrian Amos held Adams up near the Bears' 10-yard line, Trevathan came from away from the play and blasted the Packers receiver. The crown of Trevathan's helmet smashed into Adams' head. The hit left a stain on the Bears' 35-14 loss and triggered an impassioned debate on whether the blow had been dirty or not. "I was just trying to make a play," Trevathan asserted. "It wasn't intentional. I was just trying to hustle to the ball and do my job. Unfortunately, he wound up hurt. I'm sorry about that. And I'm going to reach out to him and try to send him a message. We play a physical game. But you never wish that on anybody." Trevathan was asked after the game whether he regretted the hit after seeing it on replay. "I regret just the level I hit him at," he said. "I could have been a little better. But you have to understand I was gathering momentum and I was just trying to make a play. Nothing intentional. It happens in this game." Trevathan will undoubtedly face a stiff fine from the league office for the hit. And there will be serious discussions about a possible suspension, a scenario Trevathan was bracing for late Thursday. "We'll see," he said. "I don't think it should be a suspension. But you never know. I'm going to send a prayer out. My main concern is that he's okay. It was bad. I never wish that on anybody. Especially after being hurt, myself, a few times. I know how that is. And especially with the head and the neck, you never wish that on anybody. You never want to see that." The Bears linebacker said he planned to reach out to Adams through Twitter and through Packers receiver Randall Cobb, a college teammate of Trevathan's at Kentucky. "He knows what type of player I am," Trevathan said. "I don't wish bad on anybody. But I'm going to play lights out and I'm trying to create havoc as a linebacker. But I don't wish that on anybody." Packers quarterback Aaron Rodgers took exception to Bears players celebrating the hit on Adams initially. Rodgers also spoke at length with Trevathan on the field. "I trust when Danny said that he wasn't trying to hit him like that," Rodgers said. "He is one of the hardest hitting players in the NFL. I don't think he was intentionally trying to hurt, didn't. But he did give him a good whack and unfortunately Tay got knocked out." Packers safety Clinton Dix took greater exception. "When you see a defenseless guy and he takes a hit by a guy who is running full speed, it's sad," Clinton Dix said. "We play the game for a living and we don't want a guy to go out like that." Trevathan was flagged for unnecessary roughness but not ejected after the hit. Referee John Hussey explained that decision. "From my perspective," Hussey said, "I just didn't see enough to have it rise to that level. That issue I would say is a judgment call. Was it egregious? Was it completely unnecessary? I didn't have enough information from my perspective to make it that." Trevathan had support from his own team at the end of the night. "I know it wasn't dirty. I saw it," defensive end Akeem Hicks said. "I told Danny, you were just playing football. You were trying to make noise and bang pads and stuff that we're asked to do. I know there was no malicious intent behind it. He was just playing the game he's been playing since he was a young man." Added Bears coach John Fox, None of this is intentional. You never want to see any player hurt, yours or theirs. None of these guys are out there trying to hurt each other. It is a physical game. I didn't see it that close. From what I've heard, Adams is hopefully going to be okay. Adams